Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Dylan. Welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about how my neighbors are secretly YouTube famous. And I mean really famous, like 7 million subscribers famous, and no one even knew about it. So, for those of you that have been on the channel, you guys know that a few years ago, I moved to Orlando, Florida to go to film school. And I actually moved down there with one of my buddies from high school. He went down for audio production. I went down for film production. And we went to a school called Full Sail. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably know what it is. It's a film school down in Orlando. But nonetheless, we moved down there and we moved into this apartment complex called Whisper Lake. Now, it was a very nice apartment complex. We didn't know anybody. Obviously, going to school, we started to make friends. We started to meet people around the complex. And we kept seeing these people that were outside that were filming videos, and they were Brazilian, they were speaking Portuguese, so we didn't really quite understand what they were saying, not really sure what they were doing, but we live right next to a film school, so we just assumed that it was probably projects that they're just, filming whatever they're doing. Everyone kind of has a camera down there, so we didn't really pay much attention to it until a few months in. One of our buddies that we went to class with actually said, hey, there's these guys that live right next to you. As a matter of fact, one of my best friends from Florida, he lived across the parking lot from us. He said they live above me. They're super loud. They make videos all the time, but I have no idea what they're doing. And I've heard they're pretty popular on YouTube. So we were trying to figure out who they were, what they did, and we managed to find someone who knew what their YouTube channel was, and we looked them up. And at the time, they only had, I believe, like 750,000 subscribers. But still, like, that's insane, right? Like, that's crazy. And we were like, whoa, this is crazy. Like, these two Brazilian kids live across the parking lot from us. One was like 18, the other one was 19. They're cousins, and they really don't have any friends. They just moved to our country, and we're just living down there. They had moved here to go to school, and they blew up on YouTube. Essentially what they did was they made like Minecraft videos, and then they moved to the United States, and when they moved here, they vlogged their trip. And their vlog blew up and got them a ton of subscribers, and then they just started posting vlogs all the time, and that's how they blew up, because I guess everybody back in Brazil wanted to see what it was like to live in the United States, and they ended up blowing up, and now they're almost at 7 million subscribers. But it was crazy because we wanted to introduce ourselves, but we weren't sure if they spoke English. We didn't know how to do it. We didn't want to seem like fanboys. We were like, all right, let's go say something. And in one of our classes, we actually had a project where we had to kind of put together our own movie, except we weren't filming it. We were basically just doing pre-production, and we had to find actors, famous people that we could use to be in our production. We didn't have to meet them. It didn't matter. Like, we could just pick whoever we wanted. We could have said Brad Pitt, but we had to give an explanation of how we were going to get him, right? So we couldn't just say, we're going to get Brad Pitt. We'd have to have like a plan of how we're going to be able to get him. So we decided that we were going to use the YouTubers that lived across the street from us that were secretly YouTube famous that no one knew about, like pretty much anyone in our school, and we were going to surprise our class during our presentation and bring them in. So that's what we did. We did a presentation. We put together this entire project, all the pre-production, and when we were done, we went to them and said, hey, we're doing this project at school, and we're using you guys to be the talent in our video or in our movie, our short film, and we want you guys to come to our class and kind of surprise them and be like, whoa, like, they're here, this is insane. So we went to them, we talked to them, we introduced ourselves. They were extremely cool people, very awesome. Victor and Gabriel, their name on YouTube is Neagle. I'm going to leave a link down in the description below to their channel. They do some really cool stuff. Now, obviously, they don't speak English, but their videos are so cool, very well edited, and they do a lot of really cool stuff. But they came to our class, they were like, yeah, we're down, we'll do it. And we're doing our presentation, and we kind of had like a surprise thing where we were doing our presentation in this auditorium in front of the entire class, in front of like 8 professors, and we're talking about these 2 YouTubers that we're going to use in our film, and we're going to get them by doing this, 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 and this. And then at the end of our presentation, we said, actually, we have them here today, and we brought them in, and it was awesome. Like, everyone was kind of starstruck that we managed to get them, because obviously, like, no one knew who they were at first. But during our presentation, we kind of like explained who they were and where they lived, and then they came in, and everyone was kind of like, why are they here? That is crazy. Like, how'd you do that? And it actually helped us out. I have one story that I'll tell you in another video about a professor that actually walked out, was so mad at us for doing that he walked out during our presentation. I'll talk about that in another video. But for the most part, most of the professors thought it was incredible. It was a great idea, and we ended up getting a really good grade on it. But that is the story of how our neighbors were secretly YouTube famous and no one knew about it. Now they're killing it. I check in on them every couple of months. They travel the world. They do a bunch of crazy stuff. They just bought a mansion in Orlando. They are living the dream. But really cool dudes. I highly suggest you guys go check them out. I believe their channel trailer is a video of them going to Universal in Orlando, and it's extremely well edited. One of the best videos I think I've ever seen in my entire life. So I'm going to leave a link to their channel down below. You guys need to go check that out. But yeah, my neighbors were secretly YouTube famous. And we became friends with them. We shot a few YouTube videos with them. As a matter of fact, I may have talked about it in a video before, but we shot a crossbar challenge video, which is like a soccer game, and they put it on their channel. It was them versus us, and it got like 2.2 million views or something. It was crazy. It was so cool. And we ended up shooting a little short film. I'll probably upload on this channel eventually soon. But anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. I wanted to share with you guys. I thought it was really cool how no one knew our neighbors were famous on the internet. But yeah, thought it was pretty interesting. Thought you guys might enjoy. But that's going to be it. Again, I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to follow me on social media. I'll leave all my links down in the description below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see all you guys in the next video.